Now let us look here the biblical Apocrypha, the meaning of Apocrypha. See, this is from Wikipedia. From ancient Greek, which means hidden. Apocrypha means hidden. See, denotes the collection of the Apocrypha, ancient books, which are the 14 books thought to have been written sometime between 200 BC and AD 400. The Roman Catholic, Eastern Orthodox, and Oriental Orthodox churches include some or all of the same texts within the body of their version of the Old Testament. So in the Roman Catholic, they have some of the books of the Apocrypha, but not all. They have some of the books of the Apocrypha, including the book of Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus. See? So the Roman Catholic terming them the deuterocanonical books. See? Traditional 80 book Protestant Bible include 14 books, which are the books of the Apocrypha, in the intertestamental section between the Old Testament and the New Testament, called the Apocrypha, deeming the useful for instruction but non-canonical. See? So, the Apocrypha are the 14 books which have to be in between the Old Testament and the New Testament. And in some books they are known as the in some churches they are known as the deuterocanonical books. You see? So the Apocrypha is a selection of books which were published in the original 1611 King James Bible. These books were positioned between the Old and the New Testament. It also contained maps and genealogies. See, the Apocrypha was a part of the KJV for 244 and 74 years until being removed in 1885 AD. So the Apocrypha was removed by the Bible Destruction Group. See, let us look what the meaning of this deuterocanonical book. See, deuterocanonical books, from the Greek meaning belonging to the second canon, are books and passages considered by the Catholic Church, the Eastern Orthodox Church, the Oriental Orthodox churches to be canonical books of the Old Testament, but which Protestant denominations regard as apocryphal. See, let us go here. I say, while the New Testament never direct quotes from or names from these books, the apostles most frequently used and quoted from the Septuagint, which includes them. You see, so the apostles or the disciples of Yahushua HaMashiach quoted or used some quotation from the Septuagint, you see, whereby in the Septuagint edition you have the Apocrypha there. See, it goes on, it says, some say there is a correspondence of thought, you see, and others see texts from these books being paraphrased, referred, or alluded to many times in the New Testament, depending in large measure on what is counted to as a reference. So this Septuagint translation of the Hebrew Bible it was a translation of the Hebrew Bible, of the ancient Hebrew Bible, into Greek. See? And which contain the Apocrypha in it. You see? Because the ancient Hebrew Bible had the Apocrypha in it, and the Septuagint is the Greek version of the Hebrew Bible, which include the 14 books of the Apocrypha. You see the point there? But later on, Esau came and removed those books of the Apocrypha. It says here, the Septuagint translation of the Hebrew Bible into Greek, which the early Christian church used it as its Old Testament, include all of the deuterocanonical books, which are the books of the Apocrypha. The term distinguished these books from both the proto-canonical books, the books of the Hebrew canon and the biblical Apocrypha, the books of Jewish origin that were sometimes read in Christian churches as scriptures but which were not regarded as canonical. These are the books of the Apocrypha, man. See? And there was another translation which was known as Reina Valera translation. Reina Valera, the Reina Valera translation. See, this was a classic Spanish translation of the Bible. See, the Reina Valera is a Spanish translation of the Bible, original published in 1602 until United Bible Societies in 1909 revised the earlier translation produced in 1569 by Casiodoro de Reina. This translation was also known as Biblia del Oso, because the illustration on the title page showed a bear trying to reach a container of honeycombs hanging from a tree. Let's go to history of it. History of it. Let's go and see the history. The history of it. Biblia del Oso. So in this article here, it goes on and says, starting point. She says here, Casiodoro de Reina, a former Catholic monk of the Order of St. Jerome, and later an independent Lutheran theologian, with the help of several collaborators, produced the Biblia del Oso, the first complete printed Bible printed in Spanish. Earlier translations, such as the 13th century Alfonsina Bible, translated from Jerome's Vulgate, had been copied by hand. It was first published on September 28, 1569 in Basel, Switzerland. The translation was based on the Hebrew Masoretic text and a Greek text as receptors as the secondary sources. De Reina used the Ferrara Bible for the Old Testament and the Latin edition of Santes Pagnino throughout. For the New Testament, he was greatly aided by translation of Francisco de Enzinas and Juan Perez de Penida. The 1569 version included the deuterocanonical books within the Old Testament. You see? I'm going to read it again. It says here, the 1569 version included the deuterocanonical books within the Old Testament, and the 16 and 02 version included the deuterocanonical books sandwiched between the Old and the New Testament. See? So this also means that the Reina Valera translation had the books of the Apocrypha in it, because before the removal of them. See, here it says the deuterocanonical books, yeah, which means the books of the Apocrypha, the 14 books of the Apocrypha. See, as we go on, it says in 1862, the La Santa Biblia which was a revision of the complete Bible, made by Dr. Lorenzo Lucena, who changed and modernized the Bible with the Reina Valera translation. The Old Testament, in the Old Testament, where the Apocrypha should be placed between the Old and the New Testament, was removed. See, so the Apocrypha was removed from 1862. From this Reina Valera translation, the Apocrypha was removed in 1862 by Dr. Lorenzo Lucena. See, that are the works of Esau. Esau covers up a lot of secrets since the 1400s, since the time of Renaissance. Let us get some scriptures here. This is Revelation. This is Revelation 22 and verse 18 says, "For I testify unto every man that hears the word of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him plagues that are written in these books." See? So the plagues that are written in these books are going to fall upon Esau. Because Esau discredited the book of the Most High power. Esau discredited the Bible. Destruction is coming upon him. See? That's why it says in the book of Job, the portion of the wicked is destruction. That is his portion. Verse 19 it says, "And if any man shall take away from the words of the books of this prophecy, the Most High shall take his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book." The kingdom of Esau is going to be taken out. See? Esau discredited the Bible. And his portion is destruction. Esau the wicked. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 10. Here is talking about the destruction of the wicked. He says, "But only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid." See? The destruction of Esau is going to be a terrible destruction one. That is the destruction of Esau. The wicked is reserved for the day of destruction. The wicked Esau Edom is reserved for the day of destruction. This is the book of Job 21 and verse 30. It says here that the wicked, it says, starting with verse 29, it says, "Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens?" See? So those who go by the way are the prophets of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Those who go in the highways and byways. Verse 30 says that the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth for the day of wrath. See? So the portion of the wicked is destruction. That's the portion of the son of the wicked. That's Esau Edom. Because we have three class or ranks of men in this world. The first rank is the sons of the wicked. The first rank is the son of the power, who are the Hebrew Israelites. The second are the son of the heathen, the Moabites, the Ammonites. The third one are the sons of the wicked, Esau Edom included, the sons of the wicked. You see? So Esau here, it is reserved for the day of destruction, and his destruction is coming. That is the portion of the wicked. So here, I think I'm going to end up here. Hope this lesson is edifying. So I'm going to end up by giving praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Raha, Kodash, Shalom.